we can get started. But I already know, Rosalia, you've been on before during one of my trainings. So I'm going to keep it brief because I am going to be emceeing and training at the same time. And I hope something that I share today will help you along the way with your business as well. So let me just go ahead and share my screen and introduce myself just real quickly. I'm Yutana Tavita Malo. I'm your Diamond Director here at New Skin Enterprises. And welcome, welcome. Buenos noches out there, wherever you're tuning in from. And when I came on board this journey, I came on board because of health. My mom and my husband were both stroke survivors, and I found myself stopping working. I stopped working and literally had to stay home and take care of my mom after her second stroke because she had uh, brain damage. She had speech problems. She couldn't really speak like she used to because my mom was the social bumblebee. She used to talk to everybody and anybody. She was so friendly. But then when she had that second stroke, she was not the same. And I'm so grateful to our products because our products there in the picture are health packaged, help my mom go from not being able to express herself to her being able to literally, answer my questions. Because 2 years before this came along, she would always answer me the same way. When I asked her a question, she always said, I don't know. I don't know. But one day, after 3 days, when my sister there in the picture came and brought me that juice, the G3 juice, I gave it to my mom. And after 3 days, she was able to respond to me by telling me that she had a dream and that she saw her mom and my dad talking in a big room. And I got scared. So I ran to my husband and I's room, grabbed my husband, and I said, Come. I want you to see this. I want to make sure that I'm seeing this and I'm not going crazy. And when we went back to her room, she told me the same story again to my husband there so he can hear. And so he's my witness, and he's also a stroke survivor. He had a stroke, first one in 2016 at the age of 44. So him and my mom kept me busy, and I lost all sight of my dreams. I'm from humble beginnings back home on the islands in American Samoa, born and raised 6 years of my life before we migrated here to the mainland. And when we arrived here, we thought this was the land of milk and honey, but we ended up finding out that this is the land of bills and money, that if you didn't have money, that you would be homeless really quick. Hi, our blue diamond, Clara. Thank you for hopping on. And so, to make a long story short, I saw a vision here when I saw my mom and my husband get better from our products as well as myself because I also had some issues. But I was so worried about theirs that I forgot about myself. So when this came along, I started dreaming again. I was super excited for our family. And I have been here going on, it's been 6 years now. It's going on 7 years. And I was able to qualify for 3 success trips to Hawaii, Punta Cana, and Jamaica. And the thing that I loved about the Hawaii trip is that it was for my mom. But I'll share later on what happened as to why, I didn't have the opportunity to take my mom back home. So what keeps me here is our uplines, Terry and Ben. I love them so much, and our team and the company is my heart. I love New Skin because I know they're they're all about us. They love us, they're distributors, and they're doing so much for us right now that it's so amazing. I get emotional about it. So it's up to us to really leverage everything they're doing for us. And so, enough about me. We're going to go ahead and get started. I don't want to keep you too long because I know it's mid-month and everybody is just working hard to hit their goals by the end of the month with our busy schedules with the holidays upon us. And so, this is so important. I know they always put it out, they send us an email, but I love these meetings when they have them because You really learn something new every time when they're training. So our monthly brand affiliate trainings tomorrow at 10 a.m. Mountain Time. So here in California, it'll be 9 a.m. And so you can catch it on the US Facebook. It's in your email if you're wondering where I got this. You should have gotten an email. And I saw this video and I said, let me share this. I'm giving some updates before I get into our actual training. So I'm gonna play the video of our amazing president, Brian Napierski. He's amazing. I've met him in person a few times in at the events, and I just love him. And so I love the way he shared about our prison MIO. He received his, and he's over here sharing with us. So really quickly, it's a minute video. Guys, I just hang in there with me. I got to get the sound going. There we go. Okay.
Received this hand delivered from our global products team, the Force for Good limited edition Prism IO. You have got to check this out. Look at how this box opens, the detail and the precision of that box, nice and slow, airtight. This box comes just perfectly built to house the casing and all of that. Look at, you've got your Force for Good official limited edition card that's been signed by our Force for Good chairwoman, Sandy Tillotson, and myself, thanking you for the amazing work that you do to feed children around the world with Nourish the Children. We've got this amazing carrying case that's been built to protect this device, to house it well. So we open that up. Now check this out. So we open it up here. Now look how this case has been built. It's nice felt, protected. The stitching, everything is immaculate. We've got a stand for the iPad. We've got the device itself. So take the device out. You've got your quick start guide that is QR code activated. Takes you less than a minute. So we're going to take that out. I downloaded the app very quickly. So let's go ahead and turn on the device. Let's make sure it's connected here. Yep, already connected. I'm going to scan myself here. Now, what's happening here in less than 15 seconds, this device is taking over 700,000 precision measurements. It's communicating with the cloud, all to assess my overall antioxidant health, which is a combination of diet, fitness, oxidative stress, and supplementation. So look at this. So my scores come out, 620 points. That's not bad. It's low purple. I need to keep working on this, but check out this app. So I'm going to go beyond this. So I'm down here in the scanning area, but check out this learn function here. So you've got nutrition, lifestyle, fitness, and supplementation together, working with AI in our cloud. It's assessing me. It's giving me insights around each of those areas, how I can improve my diet, my fitness, my oxidative stress. It's plotting me over on fruits and vegetable intake. I mean, look at how this moves. All of this data, more than 20 million scans are contained in this database. I can go into lifestyle, learn more about that, fitness, learn more about that, and hacks to improve fitness overall, placing me on my workouts, and of course, supplementation. This device, this app is contained with insights, intelligent insights, working using agentic AI to give you the best results on your wellness journey. You're going to love it. I can't wait for you to get your own Prism IO. Let's get out there and do some good.
Okay, and then these are the latest video from Ben and Terry. I am so excited for them out there in India. So I'm going to share just quickly. Nice. I mean, they are doing such a great job out there. I love it. And so here's our India team is growing. And this is just some of them. And then they also shared pictures of their meetings. This is the left side and the right side. And Terry's just sharing the vision with them of New Skin. And I see so many new faces because in the last few ones, they showed some other people that they met with in another area of India. Now they're in the other area of India. And I love seeing how the team is growing out there and they're really, setting that, they're paving the way for us. So when our people here, when we recruit our Indians here, those areas, wherever their families are at, they will be ready. They will have teams out there that are going to be able to help their families out there in India. And this is what I love about what our leaders are doing, and I'm so grateful to them. Okay, and so I'm going to share real quick. This is a quick video about stop wasting time. I thought about this because of the holidays right now. Some of us are in that lax mode, relax mode. I got to go do this. I can't, a lot of things are upon us, and we have to really prioritize. But I love what he shares with us here. So,
if you want to change your life, you need to be busy. Pack your schedule. The more active you are, the more you will achieve. True winners don't have time for things that don't help them reach their goals. So, focus on what really matters every single day. Everyone wants success, but few want to work for it. Most people love the idea of winning, but hate the process. But loving the process is key. Don't just wish for success. Work for it. The world only rewards the best. To be the best, focus on one thing and master it. What's controlling your thoughts? What's holding you back? Is it the TV showing you a life you think you should have? Is it the internet eating up your time? Maybe it's drugs or alcohol, numbing your brain and killing your motivation. Or could it be your own lack of discipline, stopping you from reaching your goals? Wherever you focus, your energy flows. So, let's use that power now for your life and business. Many people waste their days on distractions. Think about it. What do you need to stop doing right away? Is it too much social media or binge watching TV shows? What's eating up your time? Cut it out and take control of your life. Ask yourself, what do you need to start doing? What should you do every day, every week, every month to be your best self? Discipline gives you the freedom to do what you really want. Sacrifice leads to gains. Don't expect rewards without putting in the work. You can't make millions if you don't work for it. If you want to change your life, you need to be busy. Pack your schedule. The more active you are, the more you will achieve. True winners don't have time for things that don't help them reach their goals. So, focus on what really matters every single day. Many people want someone else to support their dream, but it's your dream, and you need to make it happen. Wake up early, work hard, and don't rely on others. Tomorrow isn't promised, so make today count. No one will care about your dream as much as you do, and they don't have to. It's your job to make it happen. Everyone wants success, but few want to work for it. Most people love the idea of winning, but hate the process. But loving the process is key. Don't just wish for success, work for it. The world only rewards the best. To be the best, focus on one thing and master it. Successful people concentrate on one goal. They don't chase after many things at once. Be focused and consistent. If you want to win, you must be obsessed with your goal. Focus on it every day. Work hard and say no to distractions. Create a schedule and stick to it. Make each day the best it can be by planning it out. More discipline now means more freedom later. If you're serious about your goals, ask yourself, what's distracting you? Is it sports, movies, video games, or gossip? Identify and eliminate these distractions. Be focused on your goal for years, not just days. Be so hungry for your dream that nothing can stop you. Our obsessions become our possessions. If you want to own your success, You must be obsessed with it. Turn off the TV and focus on your life. Your sacrifices are signs of progress. The cost of not making your dream come true is higher than the cost of making it happen. Decide what you're willing to sacrifice to achieve your dreams and stop negotiating the price. Committing to your goals is freeing. It removes doubts and distractions. So shut out the world, stop being distracted, and focus on yourself. Take care of your own needs first, then you can help others. You don't have to do anything you don't want to do. But if you want to win and succeed, you have to be disciplined. Great things come from sacrifice and hard work. Achieving your goals isn't easy, but it's worth it. Every day, do something that moves you closer to your goal. No step is too small. The goal won't achieve itself. It's up to you. Winning isn't just about the final game. It's about the practice, the decisions, and the work you put in every day. Focus on your goal, cut off the distractions, and do your job. The best don't do different things. They do the same things over and over again. Keep hitting the same target, and you will succeed. Be consistent, deliberate, and intentional. Work every day towards your goal, and over time, you will win. Stop hoping for good things to happen. Make them happen. It's grind season. Focus on your future and put in the work. There are no shortcuts or discounts to success. It's always about hard work, sacrifice, and discipline. You may not be the best, but you can outwork everyone. When you find your why, nothing will stop you. Keep pushing. Keep grinding.
Oh my goodness, isn't that amazing? I mean, well, I shared that video because it reminded me of the beginning of my journey when I first started in this business. It was all about Team No Sleep. I mean, it was like there were days that my team and I were so focused on what we needed to get done that we just didn't sleep. We're lucky now that we're zooming like maybe one, two, three times, but back in the beginning in 2019, 2020, during the COVID time, it was all zooming from morning to evening to midnight. Sometimes we were up at 4 in the morning zooming, and so it was just a lot of work, a lot of sacrifice, a lot of doing. So I always remember this quote: "It's in the doing, not just the thinking, that we accomplish our goals." And then the mirror, mirror on the wall, I'll always get up after I fall. And whether I run, walk, or have to crawl, I'll set my goals and achieve them all. And so these little quotes help me along the way because there's going to be times that you're going to fall, but you got to fall forward. You got to remember to fall forward. And today I wanted to talk about, reaching out to people on your contacts list and not being get coming across with that commission breath. I got that from our team elites uplines, Jeff, Mac, and also Terry. They always talk about, you got to put the mission before the commission. So when we're reaching out to when we're looking at our contacts list, sometimes we're just looking at it. We're like, we have these dollar signs in our eyes, like cha-ching, cha-ching, this person, this person. But something I learned from our last workshop, when one of our leaders was talking about, bringing in people, is that it was Jason Harris, I believe, when he was talking about, reaching out to the people. Is that it's so important that we reach out to them and have a connection with them. You want to have a connection with them before you even, start laying out the business to them. So sometimes, when we see things not coming our way, we start complaining about the troubles we have. And what we want to do is look at that as a stepping stone for us. Troubles should be stepping stones for us. Thank God for those troubles so that we can be able to learn from them and be stronger from those troubles, right? It's weird how it says offer thanks for all the troubles that we don't have, right? We got to stop complaining about these troubles that we're looking at now, but be thankful that you don't have more like others, because everybody has issues. And so I this is my mom and I, when my mom was still here with us. And I'm going to share a little bit about that because it ties into how important it is that we continue to reach out no matter what we're going through in our lives. Because I really was watching my mom 24 hours, 7 days a week. It was like me and her. We were tied to the hip. We went everywhere together. And so when I first started at the top picture here to the right, that's me and my sister. She was my upline. She's the one that brought me in. If you hear her story, her brother-in-law and his wife here to her sister-in-law right next to her, they're the ones that told her that, if you don't jump on the train, blah, 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 right? So this is my sister's upline then when she signed me up. And this is what I love about New Skin. It don't matter where you're at. You can pass your upline. When you put in the hard work, you get rewarded for your hard work, right? They don't get they get a little bit of reward from your hard work, but you're going to be able to reach the level that they're not reaching because they're not putting in the hard work. So when she was my upline, these this sister-in-laws of hers and um, her husband, we were I was at Lapis and they were at I was at Gold, they were at Lapis, and then they stopped there at Lapis. They never reached Ruby. And then when I reached Lapis, and why I'm sharing this is because my sister quit along with them. So when they quit, right? Because we all have goals. We all had goals and we were running for them and we were making sacrifices. But who's going to make the bigger sacrifice? That's what you got to ask yourself. Are you going to be the one to make the bigger sacrifice? So the sister-in-law quit with her husband. Then my sister quit. That's why my sister is now my downline, right? And this is their other upline that was above the sister-in-law and the husband here, Nora, to the left of me, to this left side of the me, and she quit too. And so not only did my immediate upline quit, her immediate upline quit, and then their immediate upline quit. So all these three quit, and I still stayed on board and ran and became a diamond director without them. Okay? And then they started to trickle back in. This, my sister came back. Her sister-in-law never came back. This one tried to come back, Nora, but then she came back and quit again. So in this journey, sometimes people in their teams are like, oh my gosh, I'm having a headache because of so and so. I'm telling you that if you look at those troubles, it's just going to hold you back. When you have a goal, and then this is our up line, Leata, she quit as well, right? So all my uplines quit, and I know Clara knows what I'm talking about because I know what happened to her. Clara, I felt for you when that happened. So every morning when we wake up, we have two choices. We continue to sleep and wallow in our sorrows because of what's going on with our teams and our lives, or sleep with our dreams, or you wake up and chase your dreams, right? So the choice is yours. I made a choice when I came on board this journey that I was never going to quit no matter what came my way. And so these are the people that, these are the people that I ran with that helped me to get to Blue Diamond. I mean, to Diamond. This is our team here. This is my sister and her husband. And then this is our upline that quit. And so these people here, all of these people here in this picture and more helped me to get to where I'm at. And this is our leader, Jeff Mack, that we love what he tells us is to build a dream. I mean, he said to, yeah, see the dream, build the team, and enjoy the cream after. And what I loved about him is he was so passionate about our company and us. He always was there to help us. You know, he opened up his mansion to us. We were able to win a contest with our previous uplines that quit, and we were able to go to his mansion. And then, of course, Terry and Ben were always there for us. And so, you know, the future is not something that happens on its own. It belongs to those that believe in the beauty of their dreams, right? So I love this Aspire Higher. I always had this as a logo for my team, is because I love to give, because when you give, you grow. And so my mom, even though I was so busy, tied to the hip, taking care of her, I made sacrifices. I took her to every single meeting that we had. When we had lunches here in Orange County, I took her. And I'm not trying to say that I'm better than anybody. No, I'm sharing this not to impress you, but to inspire you. To inspire you to know that no matter what's going on right now in your life, I mean, it's up to you to make the changes like what Denzel Washington shared, you know, the distractions and everything that's going to come our way. But I remember always what Jim Rohn said is to serve. Service to many leads to greatness. And that's what I did. I served in our team. I served my team. I mean, we were traveling to Arizona to lunch. We were going everywhere. And so by the time that my mom passed away, I hit my goal. So my mom passed away in June on Father's Day of 2020. And so my goal was to hit diamond at the blue diamond at that time. But, you know, they say set your goals higher so that if you fall short, you know, you could be to the next one. So my mom died here on this picture here. These are me and my two sisters that were there at that time. And I had hit diamond, but my mom had passed away, and I was able to qualify for the Hawaii trip. And she wasn't able to go with my little sister that shared this business with me because she kept at me for 3 months because I kept telling her no. But there was a time that my husband and I we would go and stand in front of 7-Eleven and we would put up these canopies. We put the products out. We were sharing with the neighborhood because my husband's his work at that time was at a place right next to a 7-Eleven, and the owner was really kind to let us, you know, come and set up and do these. We would scan people out here, do the health. And so I did my before and afters, and we did the big banners, and we put it up on the canopies, and we had our some of our product pictures. But what I'm sharing is that when we were making sacrifices back then, you know, we didn't think that you know that my mom would pass away before her trip to Hawaii. But unfortunately, she did. And so that's why I always share to run quick, run fast when you're running for a trip, because you never know your plus one that you want to take. It, you know, we're on God's time. You never know when they're going to get called back home. So the reason why I put, you know, the importance of looking at your contacts list is that not only are we contacting people, we probably already went over your contacts list so many times and called people and then never followed up. And I've done this before, and that's why I'm going to talk about it real quick. It's so important because the fortune is in the follow up. In our business, yes, we have a contacts list, we follow the system, but the sacrifices that we make, right, by even picking up the phone and reaching out nervous, not even knowing what to say sometimes, but yet you picked up the phone, made contact, and then after that, what happens? Sometimes you sit back and you're like, okay, I did it. And then when the person doesn't follow through, we leave them alone, which is not part of our business, because part of our system is so important that in order for us to be successful in our businesses, we really need to follow up. And then not only do we follow up, we continue to duplicate, do the same thing over and over and share it with our team members, right? So to be successful in life, follow and duplicate those who are successful. So we just watching Terry and Ben, and later in life, we're going to be following them just like what they're doing. We're going to be opening countries and going and paving the way for our team members. And so we already have this as part of our, OTG system, follow up exposures. So you want to try to look at it and follow through on it, use it, especially right now in the middle of the month. This is the time for you to pull out your follow up list. In the beginning, you pull out of the month, you pull out your contacts list, and you're reaching out to the people. Whoever you want to expose to this business to, or expose the business to, or tell the business, you want to pull that out in the beginning. The first 15 days, you're calling people, inviting. And then the middle of the month, you want to do this, should be your second follow up already, because the first week you're calling, then follow up, and then on the second week, and then the third week, like towards the middle right now, you want to reach out to more people and follow up again with the ones that you invited before. Okay, so most people never follow up with their prospects, and that's because they're afraid to hear no again. But remember, our leaders are teaching us to go for no. They say the more no's you have, you're closer to that one yes that could be your locker in your team. So if you just make the calls, then follow up, you'll succeed. So it's up to us. How bad do we want it? If we really want to hit our goal by the end of this month, then set up our new year so that we can be able to bring in the new year with a big bang. The follow up is very simple. So the first thing you do is that you're booking your appointments on Monday. By Wednesday, you're calling to confirm. By Friday, you're texting them to thank them. And then Saturday, text or send or get their address, right? So it's a simple process, but sometimes it's very hard for us to do. But if we make a habit of following this system, of making sure that we follow up to call and confirm, and then of course thank them, and then you want to send them the address of wherever you're meeting or whatever you're doing. So it's the same thing over and over. So what you don't need is, so this is what we need to do, but this is what we don't need. Okay, right now it's so important that we don't hang around the dream dead people, the dream killers, the interested people, and no time people, and no risk people. So some will, some won't. So what? So next. Okay? Opportunity is never lost. It goes to the next person. I learned this from Terry long, long ago, and it is so true. It is so true. And, a lot of people said no to me, but then I keep going and going. And through those people that said no, whoever they know, I go through their, influential, with the people that they know. And then the people that they know will say yes to me. Okay. So then I get to follow up, follow up, follow up. Then you get to sign up, sign up, sign up. Fast start, right? So important. Don't just sign them up and leave them there. You got to sign them up and fast start them. Get them to an event, because leaders are born and reborn at events. I'm telling you, that's how I hit diamond. Was I took a whole bunch of my team members, like Clara did, to an event at TEU in November 20, was it 2019 or 2020? I think there were no TEUs in 2020. We're doing everything online. But or 2020, was it 2021? So, and then you keep following up, right? Don't just go to TEU with your people and then leave them alone. You gotta make sure that you continue to connect with them and stay connected with them, and always share your, make sure that you schedule follow up appointments before You end the whatever communication. If you had a luncheon, follow up the follow like 3 days later, or whatever meeting you had, either face to face or on the phone. Always schedule. Oh, can we talk again on? If you talk Monday, say, hey, I'm gonna reach out to you again on Wednesday, okay? Or after Wednesday, oh, okay, I'm gonna connect back with you on Friday. And always be professional with your business, even if it's your family, right? Even if it's your family, always be professional, because we're what you call it, a bill. We're going on a billion. What 10? We're looking at 10 billion, right? We're a $1 billion company, and we want to portray $1 billion, um, attitude, $1 billion personality. You want to portray um, a great positive background to you, because you're representing this $1 billion company. So if you don't, do your due diligence in representing, yourself and the company, it's a very, it's a very sad side to the business, that I know a lot of my team members had to be taught that, because some of them are from the island and they don't really know about business. And that's what I love about our business, is that we learn so much when we come on board, and then we duplicate it to our team members. This is what I love about New Skin, and that's why I'm going to be here with you for a long time. My wonderful team members in New Champion, because this company is not only about making money and fulfilling our dreams, it's about integrity and the culture of all people, not just one kind. They love to share with the whole world about this blessing, and I call it a blessing because it really has blessed my life. And so I'm so grateful that all of you were able to make it on. I'm gonna go ahead and stop there. I wanted to see if Clara had some time to share a little bit with us, because she's our Blue Diamond a leader on the call. And so Clara, oh, you busy with baby? Is that Noah or Nathan?
Is Nathan?
Hi,
No, say
Nathan.
hi. It's my baby. Hi, hi. How are you, Yutana?
Good, good. How are
We are.
you?
We are. I love what you share. It's amazing. The fortune is on the follow up, and I was listen everything that you said. And right now that we are on the last month of the year, we need to end it strong than ever, and we need to make it. Yes,
Yes, yes.
yes.
Thank you so much, Clara. Thank you, Rosalia. Thank you, Ricoco. Have a fabulous rest of your week. Let's go out there and get them. We're looking to see who's going to be doing our business briefing, but I've got you down, Clara, for Thursday.
Thursday,
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah. So we'll have Julie make the flyer on Wednesday. Julie, please, when you get a chance. And then tomorrow we're waiting on either K2 or Lorene to do our presentation tomorrow. Because I know you're busy, so I'm not even going
Thank
to
you.
ask you. Oh, thank you too. Have a wonderful rest of the week, and let's go out there and do our follow-ups, do
Follow
whatever
up.
we need to do to set up this month for a great launch for next month.
Yes,
Okay,
thank
love
you.
you all. Thank you, Ricoco. Thank you. Have a
Thank
great one.
you.